Hey ARMY, did you see what just happened in Toronto? Because one unexpected moment during BTS's ARIRANG concert is giving fans a reason to replay the footage again and again. When Dope suddenly filled Rogers Stadium, the crowd already knew they were about to hear one of BTS's most iconic songs. But then Jungkook and Taehyung were seen dancing together on stage, and suddenly the atmosphere changed. For longtime ARMY, this was more than two members moving to an old song. It was a brief connection between BTS's past and present, happening in front of thousands of fans in Toronto. And as clips began spreading online, fans quickly focused on the same thing: Jungkook and Taehyung bringing the familiar Dope choreography back to life. But why did this short moment create such a strong reaction? And why does it feel so nostalgic even though BTS are now in a completely new chapter? The answer starts with the song itself. Dope belongs to an important period in BTS history, when the group was becoming known for demanding choreography, powerful performances, and an energy that could instantly capture an audience. The song was never only about its sound. Its choreography became part of BTS's identity, and longtime ARMY can recognize many of its movements almost immediately. So when Dope appeared in Toronto, fans were already getting something special. The ARIRANG World Tour has included surprise song moments, allowing different cities to experience different parts of BTS's huge catalog. That unpredictability makes every concert more exciting, because fans can know the tour schedule without knowing exactly which song or interaction might become the highlight of the night. Then the music started, and Jungkook and Taehyung were seen dancing together. That was the moment everything changed. The audience did not need an explanation. The song was familiar, the choreography was familiar, and the two members were instantly recognizable. Fans began recording from different parts of the stadium, trying to capture the moment before it disappeared. Some clips focused on Jungkook, some on Taehyung, and others captured both members together. Within hours, footage of the moment began circulating across social media, with fans reacting to the synchronization, the choreography, and the nostalgia of seeing them perform Dope together again. And this is where the story becomes much more interesting. BTS are not the same group they were when Dope first became part of their career. Their music has evolved. Their performances have become bigger. Their individual journeys have changed. The scale of their audience has grown enormously. Yet when a familiar song starts, the body can remember what the mind no longer needs to consciously think about. Years of rehearsal can turn choreography into muscle memory. That is why seeing Taehyung return to those movements felt so satisfying to fans, and why Jungkook performing beside him made the moment even more recognizable. It was not about trying to recreate the past perfectly. It was about bringing a piece of the past into the present. Think about that for a moment. A song from an earlier era suddenly appears during a new BTS World Tour. The same members who performed it years ago are now standing on a massive stage in Toronto. They are older, more experienced, and performing in a completely different chapter of their careers. But the music begins, the choreography returns, and suddenly the distance between those eras feels much smaller. That is the emotional reason this moment connected so strongly with longtime ARMY. When fans hear Dope, they are not just hearing a song. They remember an era. They remember the performances, the choreography, the outfits, the stages, and the excitement surrounding BTS during that period. So when Jungkook and Taehyung were seen dancing to it again, those memories came rushing back. For a few seconds, Toronto became a bridge between the BTS fans remember and the BTS they were watching in 2026. And the crowd reaction made the moment even more powerful. Imagine standing inside Rogers Stadium. You have waited for this concert, surrounded by thousands of ARMY. The lights change. The music begins. You recognize Dope. Almost instantly, the atmosphere gets louder. Then you notice Jungkook and Taehyung moving together. Phones rise across the audience. People start recording. You know you are watching something that you may want to replay later. That is how a live concert moment becomes an online moment. One fan records it. Another fan shares it. Someone posts a different angle. Another person reacts to the choreography. Suddenly, a few seconds that happened in one stadium are being watched by people around the world. Fans who were never in Toronto can now see the same moment from their phones and understand why the audience reacted. But there is something we should keep clear. We do not need to invent a secret story behind what happened. There is no need to claim that Jungkook and Taehyung were sending a hidden message or that they planned a viral moment. The footage itself is enough. They danced to Dope together during the Toronto concert, fans captured it, and the clips spread quickly online. Sometimes a genuine concert moment is more powerful than an exaggerated explanation. And the natural feeling of the performance is part of what makes it special. Performers who repeat choreography for years can develop extraordinary muscle memory. Once the music starts, movements can return almost instinctively. That is why fans were so excited to see the familiar Dope choreography again. It was a reminder that even as BTS continue moving forward, their history is still inside them. Jungkook and Taehyung have shared countless stages throughout BTS's career. They have performed together through different concepts, different eras, and different stages of the group's growth. Seeing them side by side during Dope created a simple but powerful image, two members of today's BTS carrying a piece of an earlier BTS into the present. And that is why the moment feels bigger than a dance. It is about memory. It is about growth. It is about seeing something familiar in a completely new setting. Toronto itself added another layer to the story. BTS's arrival was already being celebrated across the city, with August 22nd and 23rd recognized as BTS Weekend. Toronto also connected part of Yonge Street with the temporary name BTS Boulevard, while the Toronto sign was illuminated in purple. Outside the stadium, the city was making a huge statement about the scale of BTS's arrival. But inside the stadium, fans were reacting to something much smaller and more personal. Two members dancing to an iconic BTS song. That contrast is fascinating. A city can celebrate BTS with official recognition, lights, and public events. But sometimes the memory fans keep is simply a few seconds on stage. A smile, a gesture, a funny interaction, a powerful vocal, or two members suddenly dancing to a song they performed years ago. Those moments often become the most memorable because they feel natural. And this Toronto footage has exactly that quality. Watch it again, and you notice the choreography. Watch it another time, and you start noticing the audience. Then you remember when Dope first became part of BTS's story. Suddenly, a short clip becomes a journey through years of memories. That is why this moment has replay value. The first viewing gives you the surprise. The second gives you the nostalgia. The third makes you appreciate the details. And the more you think about the context, the more meaningful those few seconds become. And that may be the real reason Toronto is still being talked about. Jungkook and Taehyung did not need a huge announcement. The music started, the choreography returned, and ARMY recognized the moment instantly. A familiar song connected two eras of BTS, while one short performance became a memory fans could share around the world. If you enjoyed this moment, subscribe and turn on notifications for more BTS ARIRANG updates, because the next unforgettable stage moment could happen at any time. Stay tuned.